Hello, myself Subhajyoti Mahato, lecturer in Computer Science and Technology. I am from Raja Ranjit Kishore Government Polytechnic. Today I will explain a part of Basic of C, which is a unit of subject, that is programming in C. In this lecture I will cover the following topics: basic input and output, format specifier. Basic input and output. C language has standard libraries that allow input and output in a program. The stdio.h or standard input-output library in C that has methods for input and output. There is mainly two functions, printf and scanf. The printf method in C prints the value passed as the parameter to it on the console screen. The syntax of the printf methods is printf percentage capital X variable underscore X underscore type. That means the percentage X, that X is depend on the type of the variable which is passed as the second parameter of the printf function. For example, int I equal to 5, here I is a variable of the type integer and the value of the I is 5. Now if we want to print the value of the I into the console screen, so the statement of or syntax of the printf function is within double quote printf within double quote percentage d comma I. Now as the type of the I is integer and we want to print the value of the I into the console screen in a form of decimal, so that's why we are using here %d for decimal. Next is the scanf function. The scanf function in C reads the value from the console as per the type specified. Syntax: scanf %x ampersand variable underscore x underscore type, where %x is the format specifier in C. It is a way to tell the compiler what type of data is in a variable. For example, int I, we are just declaring a variable with the name I and the type of that variable is integer. So if we want to take the data from the console screen, we have to use the scanf function, and we want to assign the user given data into the form of decimal. So we have to use here %d as a format specifier. Next, format specifier. The format specifier is used during input and output. It is a way to tell the compiler what type of data is in a variable during taking input using scanf or printing using printf. Some examples are %c, which is for character format specifier, %d, which is for integer format specifier, %f, which is for floating point format specifier, and %s, string for string input. For example, char ch is a character type variable. Now if we want to put a character within that variable, so we have to use the scanf method in a mention format. So scanf within double quote %c comma ampersand ch. So if we enter capital A, so capital A is a character and that is stored into the ch. In next example, int x scanf %I ampersand x. So the given 45 value is stored into x in a integer format. Next, float A, scan a %f ampersand a. So if we put 12.225 into the console screen to store this data to the variable a, so at that time we have to use scan a %f ampersand a. Next, char str 20 within third bracket 20. So str within third bracket 20 means it is an array of the type character. So string is nothing but the collection of characters. So it is an array of characters. So if we want to put RRKGP within that array, so we have to, in a form of string, so we have to use the scanf function with this format specifier within double quote ampersand s. Next, character format specifier %c to print the value of a character into the console screen. Suppose char ch equal to single quote a. So a, capital A here, capital A is a character which is stored into a character variable whose name is ch. Now if we want to print the value of that ch into the console screen, so we have to use the printf function. Printf %c ch, so output will be capital A. In such a manner, if we want to print the value of an integer variable, so we have to use printf %d comma x, and printf, we can also use the printf %i comma x, %d for decimal and %i for integer. So if we want to print the float value to the console, so we can use the %f as a format specifier, so we can get the output as 12.670000, and if we use the %e, so 12.667 will print in a exponential form. Next, to print the value in a octal form, so at that time the format specifier will be %o. To print the value in a unsigned hexadecimal form, so we have, at that time the format specifier will be %x. Now character array a equal to RRKGP. So now a is a basically collection of character, that is RRKGP. Now a is a string, and when we want to print that string into the console, so we have to use the %s as a format specifier. Now these are the references or resources what I used. These are some questions for assignments.